Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, welcome to our Friday product knowledge session. So, my name is Dr. Firdaus, and welcome to all the participants, all the DXNs, and the newcomers, and also the co host, translators, and everyone. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something that is very important. Okay, everybody is like, waiting to know the most hot topic. Okay, that very tempting and interesting, which is cholesterol. Plus the whole world, okay, but now people are getting more aware about the cholesterol and the hepatitis among this. Okay, so today we will know the truth about cholesterol and how to prevent your heart disease. If you understand this part, definitely you will be able to, okay, understand and to prevent your heart much better. Okay, so for those who have questions, please put it in the chat box. Okay, so keep the questions running. All right, so that will be much easier for us to answer your questions, because all the questions, jumbling up at the end will be difficult. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you see, in Malaysia, okay, one of the largest, okay, heart disease, among the diseases, okay, heart is one of the top in any country we take, this is the reason. Okay, in Malaysia, it's just keep increasing in every year it has been increasing. So what could be the cause? What do you all think? Okay, it definitely, it has to be, okay, a lot of misunderstanding among food and many things. Okay, so this is one thing that you all got to really understand. Now, how can we prevent or delay or avoid an heart problem? Okay, that is what we're going to talk today. So you will discover a lot of issues here. Okay, in this, let's see, in this statistic, okay, you see in this statistic, see the ratio here, 17%. It is keep increasing every year. It has been keep increasing and increasing and increasing. And look at this ratio here. Okay, what you all can see from this ratio. So in 2018 and 2020, even more than this, okay, the percentage is very high. You can see this percentage is only 15.6, and then in 2022 the percentage is 17, and every year it's increasing, every year, no doubt about it. Okay, so this is very alarming. The reason is people are avoiding something which is very important in your diet and added something which is very poison to the diet because of wrong understanding. Okay, people do not really understand this hypothesis here. Okay. Even in America, the death rate is very high. Okay, 150 over 1,000. Okay, every years, and so on. Okay, you see, if you were to put the info on a Google as per cholesterol, okay, if you were to type anything on cholesterol, and this is what pages after pages you will get all this information here. Okay, this is what you will get, and people's understanding is cholesterol is what causes this blockage. So now we're going to discover, is this really true or not true? All right. So this is something very interesting today. So keep yourself seated and listen. I try my best to make it very simple so that everybody can understand. We are here not for medical session. Okay. You see, the current paradigm is, if you say it is a cholesterol, okay, if you say it is cholesterol, it always known as what? Known as heart disease. Another one is known as it is an enemy. Okay, it is a great enemy. Okay, and then also it is known as a death. So this is what people know. If you say cholesterol, anything to do with fat, it is heart problem. Okay, it will give you heart problem. And then okay, heart problem, it got to be an enemy and it caused death. This is the issue. If you were to see, there's something which is very dangerous that people love so much is sugar. But in the actual fact, this is nothing to do with this. The whole general culprit here for the heart problem, the enemy, and that is sugar. Okay, let's see and understand what is poor cholesterol is all about and how can you really understand this and make things better. Okay, you see, cholesterol is a defensive molecule. Okay, it is a defensive stuff, and you can see all the little white ones here. Okay, this is cholesterol, right? You see here, okay, all this is cholesterol. Okay, cholesterol is something that your arteries, the body, 70% the cholesterol, okay, in your body, 70% of the cholesterol is manufactured by your own body. 70%. Okay, by your own body, by your liver. Okay, why this thing is happening? 70 to 80%, in fact. In fact, we could say 80%. Okay, 80% of it is manufactured by your own liver. Okay, so your body will not do anything which is dangerous or harmful to the system. It is not designed in such a way. It is such a defensive system. It will just keep repairing and repairing and repairing. So why the body is manufacturing way too much of cholesterol? Okay, you see, let's see this. The critical cholesterol function. Okay, you got to know this. The critical cholesterol function. Why does the cholesterol is manufactured and what it's going to do? Okay, increase flexibility of the wall. Okay, the cholesterol is manufactured by the liver to increase the flexibility of the wall. This is the artery, the vessels. Okay, the vessels in the artery. Okay, it increases the flexibility. So this is the arteries and this is the blood flowing inside. Okay, so it needs to expand, okay, the flexibility, okay, so that it can get bigger and even get smaller in natural. Okay, when there is a need, especially when you run, it can go bigger and it can go smaller. So you need to have the flexibility. Okay, that is why the cholesterol is manufactured by the body itself. Okay, so stiff, if the vessels are very stiff, okay, it will lead you to hypertension, either cardiac disease. Okay, CVD is cardiac disease. Okay, so the body will not allow this to happen. All right, and it improve barrier function, decrease permeability of the cell wall. You see, every cell wall, okay, in the cell, the walls are being protected with the fat. Okay, this is the wall, the cell, and the outer layer here, it is all made of fat. Okay, it is fat. Okay, because people are eating way too much of processed food, which is not really food. It's a fake food. It's like a processed burgers, too much of cereals, biscuits, breads, flour, sugar, and all this, and colored pesticides, and so many things. Okay, all these, what will happen is it will cause great amount of damage to the cell, and the cells get damaged. So the body has to prevent. Okay, and it will create a protection here by using the fat. Okay, so a lot of people think the cholesterol is the villain, and it does damage quite a lot. Okay, and then this is the barrier. Okay, so the cholesterol, the cell wall decides what goes into the system and what comes out from the cell. Okay, this is why the wall is very, very important. Okay, and then it goes to increase the bile production of the nutrient. This is from the gallbladder and the liver. Okay, it improves the biochemistry, the bioavailability in the gut system. Okay, which will link with your gallbladder and the liver. So for this action, for this process, the body needs fat. Okay, then it also builds blocks for all steroid hormones. What are the steroid hormones? Testosterone, progesterone, okay, and many, okay, estrogen, many, okay, all this. So this is a very important process here. Okay. And it is a primary anti-inflammatory mechanism of the cell. Okay, this is the function of the cholesterol, right? So when you are causing a lot of damages through your food, the lifestyle, lack of sleeping, okay, maybe you all can put in the chat box what type of damages in lifestyle that you all do. Put in the chat box. Okay, you can put in Myanmar so I understand Myanmar language. Okay, in Tamil also okay, English and Malay. Okay, so all this. So what kind of damages? Obesity. Okay, excess weight. Yes, excess weight is one of the major problems. Any sort of obesity, if you have a belly, it is the major. It is directly indicates you are under risk of cardiac arrest, definitely. And then drinking coffee, which is very highly processed coffee. Okay, there's so many coffees out there which is very highly synthetically made, add with coloring, add with preservatives, and there's a lot of sugar, flavoring substance, fragrance been added. And then all the tomato sauce, tomato ketchups, that's it now. And then you see, especially the vegetarians, the vegetarians who eat a lot of mock meat, okay, that is another cause. And also too much of it's like mayonnaise, Thousand Islands, smoking, okay, alcohol, sugar, breads, cakes, pastries, pastas, some what else, okay, uncontrolled food, yeah, okay, food using excess, food, flour-based food, yes, okay, and then carbs, starch, all this, and then this is what in DXN we always highlight the toxins. The toxins cause great amount of inflammations in the system through air, through water, through chemicals, and lotions, makeups, so many things. So the accessibility towards chemical, towards toxin, towards free radicals, it is too high in this current era, 2023, very, very high. So this is what is really causing the extensive amount of damages, okay, to the system. Okay? So this is why the body has to produce a large amount of cholesterol to prevent the body. Okay, so you see another chart here. Okay, you see in this diagram, you all can see, right? Okay, you see this is the liver. Okay, the liver has a great role, which I've in the last presentation, last product knowledge, I've said the liver does 100 work, and the rest of the other organs only do one work. Okay, so the liver has many compilations to do. Okay, so you see the LDL, and this is what known as a bad boy. The LDL is the bad boy. Okay, this is the bad. HDL is known as a good boy. This is the bad cholesterol. This is the good cholesterol. Let's see what does these two cholesterol do. Both also has a function in the system to handle. They have a job. Okay, they are the soldiers who is doing the good job to the system, and this is the cell. Okay, see what does it do whenever the cell has great inflammation. Okay, and this LDL, the liver will detect, the ability of this cell, and then the body will request the liver to manufacture, to produce a lot of LDL. So LDL is the organ where it will transport, okay, and come in and repair or protect the cells. Most of the cells are damaged due to free radicals, a lot of chemicals, toxins. Every single food that you are eating is highly dangerous food. You are eating too much of processed food, instant noodles, okay, colored beverage, okay. You see, every time when I ask for people to list down the dangerous food, y'all don't list down. So scared. Come on, list down. Okay. Go on, put on the chat board. What are the dangerous food that y'all are being exposed with? And starch and all that damage the cells. So the body produces great amount of LDL to protect the cell. And then the byproduct, okay, of the cells is being transported by HDL. Okay, HDL bring this, go to the liver and regenerate back and send out through the LDL. Okay, and there will be a byproduct produced by the liver, that is the biles. Okay, excess biles will go to the gallbladder and it will go to the waste. Okay, and also the gallbladder produces a couple of enzymes. One enzyme is to emulsify the fat. Okay, so all this is a continuous process. Okay, so it just keep going on and on and on. Okay, so when you have
Doctor,
yeah,
just to make clear, so when the cell is damaged, LDL is the liver is produce the cholesterol,
yes,
right?
yeah,
Which is
yeah,
LDL.
LDL. Okay,
Yeah. So
you
if
see,
you have more damage, you have a high LDL.
yes, high LDL.
Oh,
Okay, high LDL.
okay. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
You have high LDL. You see here, when you do a blood test, okay, you do a blood test, you see your LDL, then you have the HDL. LDL is very high, HDL is very low. This indicates high inflammation. High inflammation, very high inflammation. Okay, when you have very high HDL, you have great inflammation. So when you have very low HDL, okay, it means your body is not producing enough HDL to reduce the LDL. Okay, this HDL is like a vacuum. It works as a vacuum. It will suck all the LDL waste. So this is the cell. Okay, so the HDL, LDL comes into the system, repair. Okay, and it will out as HDL. HDL will take all the wastage and send to the liver. Okay, it is sent to the liver, right? So if you has caused a lot of damage to the system, okay, you has caused a lot of damage to the system, okay, then yes, you're going to have more issues here. Okay, okay. You have caused a lot of damages to the system. You know, inflammation to the cells. Okay, glycation. Okay, this is what will happen. It will kill the cells. It will damage the cells in every area of the body. Right? So you can see very high LDL. So here we shouldn't be treating this with statin. Okay, with statin. Okay, we shouldn't be treating with statin. That is a big mistake. A big mistake. So what will happen is if you treat this with a statin, the statin will go in and block this. It will block. Okay, it will block from manufacturing LDL. It will reduce. So you see what happens is it will cover the entire here. It will stop here. Okay, it will take off this. So there's no more LDL. Okay. If there is no LDL, what is HDL going to do? And that also will be stopped. And this also will drop. This also will drop. And the HDL will drop LDL. LDL will drop because you are on statin. Okay, all the cholesterol medication. You see? So who's going to repair this inflammation? Who's going to repair this inflammation? That is what you all got to understand this part. You see? So the inflammation will get very, very high. Great inflammations will start to take place. Okay, there are a lot of complications will come. So what are the complications? It will stop. It will cause more a complication here because one of the steroidal hormone is insulin. So insulin manufacturing eventually will stop. Then you'll become type 1 diabetic. So this is why the whole global, statin is the number 2 drug which has been very highly given. Number 2. Okay, the second highest drug has been given and been consumed by people. Statin. Okay, but in many countries they have been reducing this, but then in Malaysia or in other countries, people are still taking the statin to reduce your cholesterol. So what you should be working on with? You should be working on reducing or changing the lifestyle. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, this is very important. So in the small intestine and everything, okay, it is being regenerated. Okay, and there is a small component of another component of LDL is been sent. Okay, glycomicron. Okay, this happens in the intestine. Okay, and this glycomicron is being produced to fix the cell. Okay, so this glycomicron balancer is also LDL. Okay, and it will be recycled here. The good LDL will be sent here. Okay, triglyceride pathway. Okay, triglycerides are transported to the cell. Okay, in LDL from the liver or the glycomicron. Okay, from the intestines is energy and also is a storage of energy.
Doctor.
Yes.
Doctor, this VLDL is
Doctor,
not
sorry.
clear. Can you please
I don't
repeat
get it. Triglyceride what?
this process?
No, both of you
VLDL triglycerides.
Okay, you see, triglyceride is another pathway. Okay, pathway of storing energy. Okay, so for those who are using very high fried items, processed food, your triglyceride will go very high. Why? Because you are damaging the pathway of the intestine. So that is another indication. So when you take a blood report, you see, okay, you know where should you correct. So you shouldn't be putting a patient on a statin. So and this is a mistake where in the medical industry they've been doing. Okay, but that is not what we are talking here. I want you all to really understand what will happen if you do a lot of wrong things on the food and why the cholesterol is high. There's so many people has very high cholesterol at this point of time, and this 2023 very high. This is nothing to do with your size, whether you're going to be big or small. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this will be very, very high due to even a vegetarian has very high cholesterol. They are not even taking any meat products. There's no any form of fat is coming into the system. So the cholesterol will be very high. Why? There are a lot of inflammatory food in their diet. One, the vegetable itself is an inflammatory, very high pesticides. Okay, mock meats, right? And then a lot of chemical usage. So for those who is not vegetarian, who takes vegetarian and also animal products, so they are a little safer because you are having the fat to back your cells to repair through the cell membranes. So we need to consume enough good fat, okay, which is the animal fat, can be from meat, can be from egg, and so many other animal source comes with it. All right, but the way how you are processing the food source, that is the mistake. It is not the animal product is bad. The way how you prepare them, that is bad. That is another damage there. One is overcooking, too much of frying, and they extract all the fat because of belief fat is bad, fat is death, fat is heart problem, heart attack. So they boil, they throw the entire water, and then they put the cooking oil and rebuild back or cook the meat, the source of food, and they downgrade the quality, and the actual good property is being removed, the bad one is being added into the fat, into the cooking your dish. So that can cause a lot of damage to the cell, extensive amount of damage to the cell. So what cells? It can be your stomach, it can be your intestine, it can be any sort of. Okay, so the body cannot produce anything, and it causes a lot of acidic, and then it also causes leaky gut in the intestine due to this inflammation, due to all the exposed to the bad food, and the body got no choice. It will come out with a lot of LDL in terms of prevention. So the cholesterol, when you see in your blood, is a defensive. Okay, so when you see a TG, triglyceride is very high, we know that person is not on a real food. They're too much of mock-up food, too much of processed food, coloring, this and that. And then LDL indicates way high, too much of inflammation, okay, and oxidative stress on the cell. So HDL does a lot of repair. And when you move a lot, movement, okay, now I come to the movement. Okay, you see, when you do enough movement, you walk, okay, this produce a lot of HDL, because when you start to move, the body will, the HDL, the transport, because the cells will get fixed, a lot of free radicals will be coming out, and that is where the HDL can be formed. Okay, so there is a lot of mechanism behind this. We're not going to talk about that. So things cut short. Okay, so what you got to understand is movement is very important, and then don't damage the system. Okay, if you are doing a lot of good things to the gut system and then protecting the liver, then you can have a good system. So the liver plays a very important role. You must know that the liver's ratio is 100/1. Okay, the liver's ratio is 100/1. Okay, so a lot of people has very high damaged liver, 100/1. The other organs do one part, the liver does 100. So you need to protect this liver, okay, and rebuild the gut. Then the cholesterol will start. Okay, so what are they doing currently? They are working too much on the cholesterol indirectly. And this will cause way too much of issues. If you're on statin and your cholesterol is high, if you reduce the statin, first thing you will have a lot of muscle pain, a lot of joint degenerative disease, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, erectile dysfunction. Okay. What produces testosterone? Testosterone is male hormone. Okay, so when you are not having enough fat in your body, if you have very low level of cholesterol, okay, either you are not consuming from the food, or your body, you are restricting the body by manufacturing the fat, which is LDL, HDL, and all these components. The testosterone also will drop. Okay, the testosterone will drop. So you understand here, right? Okay. So the mistakes in medicine. Okay. So I hope you all understand. Take things very easy. Okay. We find some biological metrics to measure. So they are measuring things we are not supposed to be measured. Okay, measuring things we are not supposed to be measured. This is what is a big mistakes is going on. Okay, human system is so powerful where you are not supposed to be measuring all this. So what you got to do is prevent inflammation. Inflammation is one of the great problem that we are causing. Lack of sleep, okay, too much of technology been applied, air condition, this, that, and everything, okay, which causes, okay, the correlation to become, okay, causation. This is extensive amount of damage has been caused, okay, because of measuring too much of things we are not supposed to measure. All right, this will lead, you see, okay, which causes us to create a chemical intervention that disrupt, okay, it breaks away the entire chain system, a normal biological process of regeneration. So we are interrupting the normal biological process of regeneration. So when people has, you see, 75% of 75%, 75% of the heart attack patients who come to casualty, they have low cholesterol. Okay, low lipid. They are very low lipid. Okay, one of the main reason is they are on statin, cholesterol medication. So what you should be working on is a lifestyle. Change of food. Your food is the most important thing. Okay, you need to change your food. Avoid inflammatory food. Inflammation. Okay, such as sugar, processed food, and lot. Okay, milk. Okay, all the processed cereals, and they have so many portion of cereals. So this is the big problem, right? So you see, there is another main one enzyme. Okay, this enzyme, okay, is responsible for all the cholesterol production. So this enzyme is called HMG-CoA. Okay, and the statin here, where people are taking, okay, will kill this fella. Okay, it will stop him. Either stop this enzyme from working. Okay, so this enzyme's strength will not be there, and it will reduce the production of LDL. So LDL plays a very important role of cleaning up. But they say LDL is a culprit. Okay, so simple. Okay, so you've got to understand this mechanism here. Okay, LDL is produced due to lot of glycation, inflammation, damage from the cells. Right? HDL is a transporter. So the liver, the LDL will send, the liver will send all the good things the cells need via this LDL. This is a transporter. Okay, this is a transporter. So this transport brings and fix the cells and then pass it over here to the HDL. Then the HDL goes in and recycle back, and then it goes on here. Remember that. Why we have a lot of LDL? This shows the indication of too much of glycation inflammation. So what is the risk if you see a blood test which is very high LDL and very low HDL and too much of triglyceride? Yes, that indicates high risk patient for cardiac arrest. Yes, that part is true. So what you should do, what is the action should be taken? Not taking cholesterol medication. What you should do is immediately change of lifestyle. So in DXN, okay, in DXN, what will happen here is, okay, what are the things will prevent or block or rebuild back, reduce their cholesterol? Okay, what will help to balance the cholesterol? Okay, the first one, spirulina. Second, all the products will help. Orin Z, and then BCO. Okay, RGGL and everything. GL. What else? What else? Come on, give me. What else?
Monas gas. Monas gas.
Okay, I will explain to you all about monocytes. Then you all answer me the question. Okay. See, the problem here, okay, a lot of people think in DXN, we have a lot of therapists, right? And they are self-made doctors. And they are self-made doctors. Okay? Some even claim they are doctors. So what they do, they do targeted therapy. Targeted. You see, targeted therapy is done in medical. Okay, targeted therapy is done in medical. So, targeted therapy. This is holistic. Okay. Targeted therapy means you got one problem, you give one item. You got one problem, you give one item. Okay? So you have a skin problem, itchy. You have headache. Headache, you give Panadol, PCM. You have skin problem, you give cream. Okay, you have cholesterol, you give statin. You have asthma, you give Ventolin or whatever. It goes on like that. But this is what our therapists are doing, okay, in DXN. So you have asthma, you have high hypertension, they give androgen. They have skin problem, they give T3 cream. They have cholesterol issue, they give monoscus. Okay, and they go on like that. We are not supposed to do this. This is not holistic approach. They are just copy this. Copy the system because they want to become a doctor. They all become disease management, disease treating sickness. As I always mention, disease is nothing to do with us. Okay, DXN is a food. Okay, DXN is a food. Okay, DXN is a food. DXN is food. Healthy food. It's a healthy food. It's a therapeutical food. Okay, it is a medicinal value food. Okay? It has very high property, good nutrition, and no chemicals, and so on. Okay, even a 1 hour old baby can take. 1 hour old, not 1 day. 1 jam. 1 jam. Born baby can take. That is a pure food. Okay, so we should educating people to adopt a good lifestyle and to add DXN as a choice of food. As a choice of food. Now I ask you, for who do you recommend Himalaya salt? Who do you recommend Himalaya salt? It is not in the sellable item. Okay? Who you do recommend goji berry? Jujube? Who do you recommend Himalaya salt? No one buys this. Very less people. Okay? And who do you recommend pearl powder? And what else? What else? Okay. Yeah. You see, this is a food. Okay. So goji berry, nobody talks about this. It doesn't treat any disease. So they don't look into this. Himalaya salt, it is not coming as far as food. So they don't talk about this. You see, the normal salt where people use, that can cause high cholesterol because due to free radicals, a lot of contamination, chemicals, it's been added to produce the food, the salt, and that also partly involved in damaging our system by accumulating great amount of toxins. Okay, so this is a food mall. We are having a food mall. Okay, we are having a food mall. every single food that is needed. Okay, so now soon we're going to have burger. Okay, we're going to have burger. Okay, so what disease does this burger cure? Okay, y'all tell me. What disease does the burger cure? Reduce hypertension? Which one? None, right? So burger is a good food, and our burger is going to be, this burger is a good food. The rest of the burger outside is not. It's a processed meat, and this is without preservative, without things, and this is a marshal base, burger. So it is a good choice for kids and so on, but it is a food. Okay, the outside conventional burgers cause a lot of problem, and that cause cholesterol because of free radicals, contamination, food coloring, preservatives, blah 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 blah, all has been added. That issue is high. So this burger is the best. No chemical, no preservative, and it is a mushroom base. It's not meat, it's not processed meat, so it can keep your inflammation lower, right? So a lot of products in DXN helps to rebuild back our health. Okay, and also black coffee. Okay, black coffee. Cordyceps and everything. Cordyceps, lion's mane, the tea, the oolong tea, flora tea, spica tea, black tea, okay, and every single product. So what we should do now, okay, you see, got to understand why does the cholesterol go high. For the vegetarian, the cholesterol goes high. The non-vegetarian also the cholesterol goes high. This shows we are exposed to great amount of toxin out in the market there, yeah, and also inflammation and the loss of oxidation and so on. So body is a preventive system, and it produces a lot of cholesterol to save us, and this is what is happening. Okay, so when we change the lifestyle, the cholesterol drops down. Okay, so avoid sugar, avoid processed, these coloring stuffs like burger, luncheon meats, hot dogs, okay, and all this is very, very, very dangerous, and also your cooking oil that you are using. Okay, so comes to the molluscus. Molluscus is a balancer. It is naturally, it burns, okay, it keeps the lipid active, but it, you cannot force the cholesterol to reduce by molluscus. Molluscus, yes, has the capability or ability to burn and to reduce, but it will not do like how the statin do. But there are a lot of people I also see, okay, lifestyle changes not been applied, food not been changed, but they add a lot of molluscus to keep your low. And this members, this kind of people also will have great mortality rate, because damage is still done, but you're using another substance to take away the LDL, okay, which is not healthy. Okay, this is not healthy. So you cannot stop the function of the liver. The liver has to do what it got to do, and we have to support the liver by changing our lifestyle. Okay, people can take molluscus as in a preventive manner, but the fundamental point here is you need to change or reduce your intake of inflammatory food, which can cause a lot of glycation, much more faster than the drugs or the natural drugs. Okay, so thank you so much. This is a very simple. If you all don't understand on this part, you may ask more questions on the coming sessions. All right, so let's go to the Q&A sessions.
Doctor, once again, இதுக்கு முன்னாடி போன அந்த ஸ்லைட் போங்க டாக்டர். அதுல you were telling about the gut with VLDL. Can you please get back that slide?
Doctor, for the question, I
So
sent you
you
the
explain something related to
one.
gut cholesterol. I didn't get that point and I did explain that.
Okay, which part you don't understand on the gut?
Can you bring the diagram, doctor? It was on the left side of that VLDL and that some enzyme, something. Yes, this one.
Yeah. Okay. You see, triglyceride is a transporter of the cell by the VLDL. Okay, from the liver. Okay, the microns, from the intestine. It is a cycle here. It is a process. Okay, to help the VLDL process. Okay, so this is another enzyme is being produced, from the liver, from the intestine, and then it also comes and help the cells here. Okay, this is very much lead to leaky gut. Okay, you see, they also damage this pathway by adding in a lot of fried items, processed meats. Okay, and the fried item is what is wrong in the fried item? You are using a wrong cooking oil. That oil is a poison. All the cooking oil which you are using in the market is a poison. That you shouldn't be using that. Okay, that is a processed cooking oil. Okay, so people may ask another question: what are the safe oil to be used? At this point of in 2023, it is so difficult to judge which oil is correct, which oil is good. Even coconut oil is good, ghee is good, but all this has been highly processed, and we have a lot of fake coconut oil in the market. But DXN has coconut oil. Yes, you can use that for cooking, but you value it with the price, so it is worth cooking. So you are frying a piece of fish, which is only the cost of the fish that cut the piece may be 5 ringgit, but the oil costs you 10 ringgit. So is that worth? Definitely not worth. So what I will do, I may just drink the coconut oil rather than frying the fish. Okay, so this is what, it is more worth it to drink the coconut oil. And if you want to use for cooking, no. There are a lot of people also using for cooking. Okay, so you're all clear on that, huh? Okay, call for transport to cells by LDL to the plasma membranes. Okay, and steroid synthesis is the steroid hormones being produced, which excess cholesterol is moved from the cells to HDL to convert by the liver into bile. Okay, so HDL is a cholesterol reduction filler. It will convert to bile. But the problem here is not in the HDL. In the HDL also people has way too low because they don't move that much, and contamination food increase very high of LDL. This is the best for heart problem. Okay, CVD. Okay, cardiac ventricular disease. All right. So don't get too complicated. Now conclusion is what you should do. Okay, sometimes people will ask, so much of questions. They will never ask, okay, doctor, what should I do now? That they will not ask. Okay, what is VDL? What is this? What is that? everything they'll ask, but they'll not do what they got to do. Okay, what you got to do? Stay away from processed food. Stay away from sugar. Stay away from flour-based food. Stay away from milk. Milk is one of the highly processed food. Stay away from fruits. Fruits is another highly modified fruit, genetically modified ones. Seedless, it's been way too sweet, and this is dangerous. Okay, that can tear your liver. It can just damage your liver. Your poor liver is taking all the loads in. Okay, and it cannot, it's trying your best to repair. Okay, and smoking, okay, alcohol. And we already have enough damages by the air pollution. The air we cannot change. We only have one source of air. Okay, I cannot go and tell you change the air. Where to go and get? No. So the water contamination, that can be controlled, but air cannot. There are so many other lifestyle issues. It is not in our hand, but the food is one of the major contributor in our health. That can be controlled. Okay, you should take care of that part. The rest is not so. And with DXN in our hand, you shouldn't be sick at all. You should be shining. You should be glowing. Why people are not doing so? Why you are not able to glow? Why you are not able to shine? Why you're getting bigger and bigger and fat and you're getting on your specs and you're losing your eyesight, you know, and you look way too old. After a couple of years, you know, you meet and the people are like it so badly. All this comes because of lifestyle change. Adoption has not been applied. That is the problem. Okay, so health is wealth. Health is our biggest wealth, and don't miss it. Towards the end of our journey in our life, so don't lose your health and surrender without that. If you lose your health, you lose everything. Okay, so what you need to build a good health, you need a lot of discipline. Okay, you need a lot of discipline. Okay, let's go to the Q&A session. What y'all have for me?
Ma'am, so few things in Myanmar, I think.
Yes. Tata, are you going to answer the small baby one, the brain tumor one, the big head one, the one that I sent you in the WhatsApp?
Yeah, but I really didn't have the time to go through the things. I was rushing when you sent me. So could you tell me briefly about the baby?
Sorry?
Can you tell me again about
the baby is when the baby born is he's okay, but after 3 months his head is became bigger and bigger, the head. And then the parents want to see the doctor, and the doctor asked them to do the operation. So after operation, and now is already I think 1 year old already.
Okay.
So before is like he cannot the neck is not stable. Now is like the neck is getting stable now, and the parents wants to be like the baby is one is born is a normal baby, and also since born the boy is taking the spirulina also since the I think 1 hour old. And they want the baby back to the normal.
Okay, you see, we don't know exactly what is the cost for all this. Okay, my advice here is, you know, adopt a good lifestyle for the baby, and take on with the RG, GL, and all this. Stop the milk. Okay, if they're giving any milk for the baby, can stop the milk. Okay, put them on. How old is the baby now? The age of the baby? Age of the baby, please.
One years and 3 months old.
Okay, then continue the milk for now, and partially will be able to take some porridge and all. So continue on that, and then on the DXN, give a lot of spirulina, and add some VCO, GL, and all. Okay, so don't give any other kind of food, and we see how the progress goes. Okay, so they cannot, say that, obviously we want the baby to become normal, but that is our whole intention. But will that happen or not? We cannot give any guarantee there. Okay, but we hope for the best. All right. So if they come and ask me why this thing happens, we wouldn't. Okay, that is very difficult to explain. It could be many reasons for whole things to happen. Okay.
Yes, doctor. Doctor, do you
Yeah.
want me to share the photo of this? Or no?
Yeah, you sent me right earlier.
Yeah, that's right. You can share there. Before and after, I think.
Wait.
Because I didn't translate the question as well.
This is before or after? Y'all can see?
Yes, sir, we can see, doctor.
Yeah, that's after, doctor.
This is after.
The red one.
Yeah. Before?
Before is that one, like this.
There are a lot of difference. Keep giving more GL. Okay, increase the dosage. Now, what is the dosage the baby is taking?
Baby is just taking a spirulina cereal. At the moment, they're taking only a 1 capsule of GL spirulina, lion mains, black comain, just one capsule each.
1 capsules of lion's mane.
Lion's mane, spirulina, rose, black comain. Yeah, GL as well, not RG.
Yeah.
And giving the spirulina cereal.
Stop the cereal.
Spirulina cereal? Stop?
Yeah, stop the spirulina cereal. You can add VCO and give more spirulina, increase the spirulina and GL. Okay.
All the blood test is very good. The doctor was surprised, and the doctor asked, "What did you give?" And the parents only answered like they give the spirulina cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the baby needs a lot of nutrition. So the nutrition what they're getting from the cereal is not good enough. Then the cereal also needs more digestion. So the stomach, for that age, the cereal may not really help that much. The spirulina will be able to do more job, more helping there. Okay. In terms of solid food, the child can take some porridge. Okay, some brown rice porridge, or all this is good. Okay, so switch to a more concentrated spirulina, lion's mane, add some VCO into the food, whatever they give it, and also GL. So this is very good. Okay, increase higher dose for lion's mane, okay, and spirulina. The baby should be able to take around 10 capsules of spirulina, doesn't matter, and GL about 6 or 10 also can. Okay, and also lion's mane around that much, say same daily. Okay, the rest you can give it in alternate. Okay, like black cumin, you can even put in the porridge. Okay, and that will be able to help. Even you can see more good results. Okay.
Yes, doctor. All other children is having the same problem, is already die.
Yeah, never compare this child with another child. Okay, and so many people die, so many people born. like you drive, you go, and there are also people dying in the road, right? So you cannot compare them with us. Okay, death and born is not in our hand. Okay, it is in God's hand. So we always want the best to take place for our loved ones, but we do our best. Okay, yeah. That's why I said, but having DXN in our hand, we should be able to shine. Okay, we should able to stay healthy, stay younger. We shouldn't deteriorate. We shouldn't be, like kids and get old, stay fat, stay with a lot of disease. People are accumulating disease but cannot control the urge of eating and exposed to too much of contaminated food in terms of toxin. Okay, and this is a major issue. All right. Okay, next questions, please.
Ma'am, so something is in Myanmar only, I believe.
Yeah, it's one very lengthy
Yes,
question.
very long question.
Very long, very, very long.
Okay, wow. 50 years old, got the breast cancer, doctor.
Mm-hmm.
On the 2022 February, got the cut off the left breast already. And now is that the cancer stage is 3B, 2023 August. The blood pressure is 170. No hypertension, but however, there is a palpitation. The heartbeat is very fast. And also the ear is cannot hear properly. And back of the head is headache very bad, and right side is got like bit of stroke.
No, you see, even they tell me all these things, I'll only ask one question.
Now it's taking the supplement is only 20 days, I think.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
all those things is getting better after 10 days of taking the supplements. But at the moment is a bit of dizzy and cannot walk. And what do I have to, how the lifestyle have to change, doctor? At the moment, he's taking GL5, RG5, spirulina 10, Poland 5, Lime means 5, Korea S3, Rose 3, and Roji 1, 3 times a day, and also taking the Morinzi every morning as well.
How about the food? Still taking bread, noodles, sugar, rice. Still, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm finding her.
See, I repeat, I answer this question while you're finding it out. The
question, please.
Yeah, the question is about 50 plus, breast cancer, operation done. Now DXN products for 20 days. Things are getting better, but little bit of dizziness and things. The question is, what can we do to speed up or to make things much better? Okay, you see, whatever y'all do, whatever y'all give, first thing is lifestyle exchange. Okay, so all the members who've been here listening to me, please understand this principle. Okay, keep muted. Co-host, please unmute yourselves. Miss Cho, Madam Parimalam, please unmute. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, you see, every time people don't want to do anything on in their lifestyle, in their existing food, they don't want to change. They just want to go on eating the same thing, doing the same mistake, and then here they take DXN to cover. DXN can do wonders. If you were to apply or change your food lifestyle, definitely it will give you 10 times or even 50 times more results. It will give you, definitely. Okay, so please do that. Definitely you will be able to transform your health into a different dimension, different way. So in DXN, all the products are good. Everything is good. I, as a medical doctor for 35 years, in DXN for almost 9 years, I'm giving this to reverse a lot of critical conditions medically, because food is our medicine. Okay, now we have lost the good food. We have totally lost. Okay, in this new world, okay, in 2023 and more in the future, I don't think so we'll be able to replenish the required nutrition for the body. So what is the source? What is the option? Lucky, thank God we have DXN. So that is really helping us. So when you help anyone on their health, okay, cover the food, do a lot of changes, please advise them, and you also follow, do a lot of walking, avoid all the inflammatory food, poison food, processing food, sugary food, and then only you can attain your ultimate goal. Okay, so Madam Cho, you able to get the answer? What is the poison they still taking?
In the morning, a little bit of rice.
Yeah, then
ပြီးတော့တဲ့အမအတန်ပြန်ဖွင့်ပါ
ဟုတ်ပြန်ဖွင့်လိုက်ပြီဆရာမသူ့ကနေပြီးပိတ်သွားတာတန်းက
any noodles?
မနေ့က DXN က coffee လဲတောက်တယ်ဆရာဟုတ်တာ DXN coffee တောက်တယ်47 coffee တောက်တယ်တခါတရံနိုင်ရင် coffee တောက်ပါတယ်ဓာတ်စာကိုအရင်စားပြီးမှအစားကိုတော့နည်းနည်းပဲစားပါတယ်ကြက်ဥပြုတ်လဲစားပါတယ်မနေ့ကသမင်းကိုတော့ short စားပါတယ်အတီးနာနဲ့အတီးရွက်ကိုတော့များစားပါတယ်
I can't hear anything. Miss Cho, are you there? I can't see Miss Cho. She's here.
Doctor, I think ma'am so lost the connection, doctor. She's not there.
Okay. She getting connected. Okay, Madam Parimalam, do you have any questions?
Not
No.
yet. So far, no, doctor.
Doctor, I have one query, doctor. On behalf of you, doctor, of late, many people are affecting with the fatty liver and leaky gut. So, would you guide us, doctor, how to reverse and prevent this both, doctor?
Leaky gut comes due to inflammatory food.
Okay, doctor.
Miss Cho, you're back. Okay, wait, Mr. Sam, I'll answer the question.
Sure, doctor.
Miss Cho, are you there?
She joined, doctor, just now.
Okay. But I can't see her here. Oh,
I
your line.
lost. Yeah. Lost connection.
Your line very bad. We can. You are there? Hello. Any who can translate Myanmar for us? Oh, she's back here. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm back.
Okay. All right. On that, the breast lump and the breast cancer. The thing is, advise them for the best food intake. Okay, that will be more effective. And for now, the stomach is very fragile, so soft food is more.
Cái này à, súp vô tao thể xem mà.
Come in.
Okay.
Yes, doctor. Change their lifestyle.
Yeah. Apply along with that. That will be more effective. Will get better results.
Cannot walk a lot. Cannot walk a lot. Is a bit very because heartbeat is very fast.
Yes. All this give more time. Okay. Walk a little inside the house. Okay. That also will be helpful. Okay. Okay. Next question. Tun Aung.
Yeah. Too long, you may unmute now. Tertiary too long.
Hello?
Yeah, you may ask your query now.
Yeah. Tun Aung, can you speak?
Okay, siapa
என்னவா இருக்கும்?
மியான்மர்ல கேக்குறாங்க ஒன்றும் புரியல. அதனால இந்த ரூம் வந்துட்டேன்.
டாக்டர் கடுப்பாகி தமிழ்ல பேச ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாரு. கரெக்ட். ஏன்னா அவங்க மியான்மர்ல
நீங்க என்ன பேசுறீங்கன்னு ஒட்டு கேட்கலான்னு பார்த்தேன், ஒன்றும் பேசல. ஓகே ஓகே, சரி பேசிட்டு இருங்க.
Maybe the wrong press. He
Oh,
didn't
wrongly
answer
ஆக்ஷன்
pressed.
லாங்குவேஜ்
anything.
வந்து உங்களுக்கு புரியாது டாக்டர்.
Okay, okay. That is what wrongly press, false alarm. All right.
Dora, I
Yeah.
can't see anything in my chat box now. Is there any Myanmar questions?
Oh, yeah.
Because I lost
This
connection
is-
and all gone.
Yeah. So Sam, you have to repaste back the question. Could you please kindly? Okay, while I'm answering
Okay,
one
okay.
more question.
Yeah, I will replace doctor.
So there's one question on leaky gut, okay, and then also fatty liver. See, these two things is one of the major problem now. At this point of time, okay, everyone is having a leaky gut issue and also having fatty liver. Okay, this fatty liver, we call it non-alcoholic fatty liver syndrome. Okay, and the largest amount of people who has this is kids. Okay, little ones. Okay, the reason is they're very highly exposed to sweet, starch, carbohydrates, and these are the food. So this food will definitely cause very high fatty liver. So things which cause damage to your intestine, such as processing food, coloring, alcohol, preservative, toxins, this will puncture your intestines and will lead you to leaky gut issues. Okay, so if you want to prevent this or improve, get better, you've got no other choice. Okay, you got to reduce or stop taking all this food, which is sugar, flour, processed food, colored, and all these things. Okay, so and then with the DXN, VCO, Morinzi, spirulina, all this, our products, coffees, tea, and all, definitely the gut will be fixed. Okay, because in DXN we have a lot of fermented items, which comes with a good value of microbes. Okay, so that really helps. Okay? So change your lifestyle, okay, and use DXN food as your main food. Okay, so the rest of the food out there has to be keep it very, very occasional, and keep away from all these burning food, okay, that will eat you up. Okay, so don't eat food which kills you. Eat food that keep you alive and make you live longer. Okay? Eating is a very big responsibility and action that you got to really think and look into it. Okay, all right, madam, you got the question?
Doctor, I have a question here.
Cool. I got one
so
question.
like it was like
for
the person who's taking the statin medicine
the back of the
sits with
Neil. I
pain
got
all over all.
Ma'am,
very
both are
sensitive.
ma'am
Wait,
Joe and ma'am Parimam both are.
both are asking questions same time. Okay, we take Madam
Go
Parimam
for
first.
go
Yeah.
them Madam Perimelon first.
Yeah.
Okay, doctor.
What is the question?
Shall I continue? So
Yes,
the
yes,
person
please.
who is taking cholesterol medicine is having body pain.
Yes.
So why it's so happening? So what to do for that?
Okay, first thing what you got to do, stop the cholesterol medicine immediately. There is no need for you to take the cholesterol medicine. Okay.
Doctor, the
Doctor,
thing
what's
is,
the question?
the person who is consuming that cholesterol medicine is having familial hereditary wise high cholesterol in the range of 1000 LDL.
Okay.
So everybody in their family is with LDL, what? 1000. Yes.
Okay.
So that's why the doctor has recommended them and they are with body pain. So what to do for that?
Okay. Where is this patient? In India?
Yes, doctor. The family nearly 4 or 5 is with high cholesterol. As it is like a high cholesterol is wrong, and the doctor has recommended statins.
Okay. All right. The question is, the whole family has a high hereditary issues on cholesterol. It's more than 1,000, and doctors has recommended them statin, and that is leading them to body aching and pains. So why, and what to do next? Okay, my advice here. Okay, first check on the food. What is the lifestyle like? Okay, if the lifestyle is really good, very high chance of cholesterol to go down. Because I believe in God created system, the human system. Okay, the human system cannot malfunction. Cannot malfunction. I'm seeing hundreds and thousands of patients. Okay, I'm doing lifestyle coaching. Okay, hereditary is not an issue. This is not an hereditary issue. Okay, take things on your hand and look into detail. Okay, what you do from morning until night, how much of movement you do, and what are the damages that you are doing system. And most probably would be a vegetarian, okay, or non-vegetarian. Every aspect we have to study here. Okay, what is the reason for the liver to manufacture so much of fat? That means you could have lead into heavy amount of glycation and obesity. All this we have to see. Okay, the body will never do anything under hereditary. Okay, no. If you are Indian, your mom is Indian, you come out as an Indian in terms of size, nose, eyes, and all these things. Okay, genetically will not get modified. Okay, from the mom's womb. That even the nature can do the correction. If that is so, you can, because you're deep into your system, there is a blueprint of human system. Okay, you can tap into that. Okay, so see first exactly what it is. Okay, work on it. All right, if you need any assistance, try to get in touch with me through your superiors here, and then we will see what we can. Really, a lot of things need to be checked and go through. Okay, so it's an easy way out is putting on the statin. Statin side effect is body pain, headache, sexual dysfunction, loss of appetite, increase of your diabetes issues. Okay, all these things will happen. So by reducing the cholesterol, by using the statin, it is not going to save you in any way either. So what is the ground here to take the statin? That is the thing that we are arguing here. Okay, cholesterol won't kill us. Okay, and in my service, I've seen a lot of people who has high cholesterol are more healthier than the one who have cholesterol at the state, and their mortality rate is even high. Okay, you see, very very low cholesterol patients always attempt to commit suicide, attempt to have a lot of mental disorder issues, PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, bone disease, joint deformation issues. Okay, so many things, because your body can damage more when there is no blood flow, getting rigid due to the elasticity drops. All this because you're stopping or reducing the ADEK. Okay, this is a fat soluble vitamins, okay, which is very much needed, especially K1, K2, KD, D1, D2, D3, and all these things. Okay? There's so many things behind this, right? So see what is the reason and where we could fix this. Try to implement lifestyle exchange, do it all together, and then you make up down. from this. Okay, a lot of people has come to me saying that in a hereditary issue, but we are able to break it through. But so first we have to sit and go through exactly how much of mistakes is taking place there. Okay. All right. So next question. This Tun Aung keep putting on his hand. Does he really has a question, or is keep mistakenly, or he loves to put his hand up?
Yeah.
Okay, he's got a question, I guess.
County machine, I hang up, Lila by Gala by a sapida, Gala by Sapidonga, or see by driver, no coolest room yard, county sa mula, county sa mula, sa you are seeing a door, see to consider, con county, Jokan along county, to the review or see a total view or coolest room yard, and yeah, do you do shoe come here? Do you do shoe? Okay, Pamma. Okay. Cô thì có một chữ cho nó khu hòa bọn nó xe với rồi là hòa bọn tại trong vùng này cho nó tí cho hòa xa cho nó xa này là hòa chỉ nhị chim màu rose đại yêu mà pregumi engine play cho nó tàu đấy tao cho nó yên ngã la bay là cái gì đó mình nói bây giờ ấy mày à phải là bọn nó ấy mày phải đó cú đi và freezing tao đó ấy lúc con đó đấy lúc à nên tao đó đấy cú nói một chuyện này là con này mình xem mua nó con này mình xem mua con này tiêu biểu nếu thay là và chính hậu để mà cho nó mỏ 좀 mất chim mà cái gì này đi cùi lên đi mất chim mà cái gì này bữa mà sáng mà lên bữa mà tới mà biểu chính vụ nó làm nhiều lúa lên làm nhiều
This happened. This happened to himself, no? And he got checkup in the around April, and he got high cholesterol, but the rest is okay. There's nothing, no other disease, no hypertension, but he always got like the brain is not clear, and like the whole body is always tired and doesn't want to move, and so like he's been introduced by the Windsor, and he's taking the spirulina, rose, lion's mane, black cumin, and ginger plus. And before he cannot sleep well at night, but after taking those and then frozen, he can sleep well now. But his brain is still not clear, and also the body is not like don't want to move, not fresh, and not comfortable as well. Still, the mind is not clear yet. The brain is like not fresh.
Okay. What he should be doing here? Okay, the question is high cholesterol. After a medical check, he got to know high cholesterol, and then brain foggy is that not able to get rid of it, but overall he's feeling good, can able to sleep and all this. So what should we do for that? Okay, check on the food, everything. If there is need of to change the diet in terms of rice, it's noodles or biscuits or any flour base, and also see any sugar, okay, on terms of like Red Bull, all this kind of food, what is he exposed to, and all that he has to stop consuming it. Okay, you see, when this guy take enzyme, he feels better. That means he has severe stomach issue, digestion is an issue, and then previously he cannot sleep. That means he also has a vagus nerve issue. Okay, so he has damaged his stomach, his digestion, his liver, all this is bad. And all these things only can get bad if there's too much of starch, it's too much of sugar. So I think he still has not changed his lifestyle, but expecting a quick fix here. So put him on spirulina, put him on all the other rest of the things, lion's mane and all this. And BCO is very important for this guy, and also black coffee. Okay, that will boost up his liver, and sure you'll able to get much better. Go on zero sugar, stop entire sugar intake. Okay, because we are consuming rice, there's some sugar is coming from there, and that is good enough. Okay, the rest of the things please stop. Okay, and I can see he has a liver issue. Okay, because from his appearance of his face and his eyes, yeah, he has a liver
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
issue.
ကျွန်တော်black coffee တော့တောက်တယ်ဆရာမ black coffee တောက်တယ်အခုတောက်နေတာပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်
Wait, what is wrong with black coffee?
At the moment he's taking black.
Yeah. Even he's taking black coffee on the food, check. Okay, you still need to stop taking all the bad things which cause more damage to him. Okay, all right.
Ma'am, so I think last one query is there.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆရာမ
Right.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆရာမ
Okay, that's all right. Questions? So shall we end the session?
Doctor, last one question I pasted, Doctor. In Myanmar, it is there.
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, so
Yes, I got one question is like the back of the knee I got pain and stiff, and I cannot bend the knees, and I cannot sit for a long time by bending, and it's happened for a long time already. And why is it happening, doctor? The back of the knee is pain and stiff.
Okay, this is the back of the knee. Okay, the back of the knee is a meridian of the kidney. Again, we have to check what are the food is bad that they are consuming. Okay, and then start to put them on DXN food, and the rest of the food, reduce it. Okay, and then start to do a lot of movement, a lot of walking, and things definitely will get better. Okay, all right.
Yes, doctor. I think all my questions are finished.
Yeah. Okay.
yes,
I think
no more queries, Doctor. Everything covered, Doctor.
Yeah. Okay. So from Madam Parimbalam, no question, right? They are all very shy people.
No,
ask
doctor.
question. Yeah.
எல்லாம் வெக்கப்படுறாங்க.
They either shy or they don't understand or they understand too much. All right. So never mind. So whatever it is, okay. Thank you for everyone. Okay, we're going to end our session. So today was a great, awesome session. If you all learned something, you all can put a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay, if you all don't learn anything, also you can put in the chat box. So at least I know, today you learn or didn't learn. So if you all learn, put something there. Okay, thumbs up, please. And then, okay. So let's finish our session here. Thank you so much.
I think the chat box is locked.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now unlocked, madam.
Unlocked. Okay. All right. So thank you for everyone. Thank you for the co-host, our Crown Ambassador.
Thank you, doctor.
Ms. Cho for the Myanmar interpretation. Our upcoming Crown Diamond, Madam Parimbalam. Thank you so much. Yeah, and also our upcoming Crown, Mr. Sam, and all the upcoming leaders and members. Okay, thank you so much. Let's see you all in our next session. Bye bye.